Chapter 1. Furious. You are listening at FameTV.info. In the middle of central City in an office whose walls were partly glass and partly brick, a lady wearing a white and green patterned suit sat on her executive seat working. By merely staring at her, one could see how immersed she was in her work. Just then a young lady in her early 20s adorned in a red long-sleeve shirt and a black fitted skirt entered the office. The expression on her face looks unhappy. After taking her position in the middle of the room, within the space of 1 minute, she relayed a piece of important news to her boss. The reaction she got from her boss wasn't a pleasant one. What? Mr. Lawrence has terminated our contract, Jasmine said, springing up from her chair almost immediately. Catherine, who just relayed the news to her boss, wasn't shocked to see Jasmine reacts like this. She knows just how hard her boss worked before she finally got her hand on the contract that has just been stolen away from her overnight. She deemed it normal for Jasmine to react like this. Yes, boss. His secretary just emailed us the letter of termination about 10 minutes ago, Catherine said, keeping a safe distance from Jasmine in case she picks up a vase to smash. Get me on the phone with Mr. Lawrence. He needs to tell me why he suddenly terminates the contract we just signed not less than 14 hours ago. I don't believe he will not change his mind after I talk some senses into him, Jasmine said furiously as she walked to the center of the room where Catherine was standing. Boss, I called his office about 5 minutes ago, but I am sorry to say that Mr. Lawrence's office refused all our calls. That is not possible. I don't believe Mr. Lawrence will be so daring to terminate a contract I worked my ass off to get, Jasmine said as she paced about the room in fury. Deep down Catherine silently prayed that her boss should not go berserk. This is the first time anything of such has ever happened since she started working for her. This is why she understands her boss' feelings so well. There is no contract or project her boss wants that she doesn't get at the end, so this termination of the contract is something foreign to her boss. It is possible, boss. The letters state that the contract has been awarded to another company, Catherine replied in a mellowed tone with her gaze focused on her boss. It hasn't been up to 15 hours since we signed the contract, and that fat old thing dares give my hard-earned contract to another person. This is a breach of contract and I am gonna sue his company for this, Jasmine said as she slammed her right hand against the glass table. Sorry to say again, but the letter says that the person who won the contract is willing to pay the fee for termination of the contract. It is also said that he is willing to pay for any damage that might have been caused. This is ridiculous, Jasmine remarked as she sat down fuming. Have you found out whom the old fat man gave my contract to? I would like to know who is the gutsy fool who dares to steal from me, Jasmine said, showing a slight sign of calming down. The one with the contract is none other than Mr. Jackson Smith, the CEO of Smith / International. Because of his cold and domineering attitude, the netizens popularly refer to him as the Ice Prince. From what my friend working in Mr. Lawrence's company told me, I heard he did not say too much before Mr. Lawrence agreed to sign the contract with his company, Catherine relayed calmly. What do you mean? Mr. Lawrence well known for being strict and well disciplined in business, so why did he abruptly give my contract to some Ice Prince guy? Jasmine asked as she tries her best to keep her cool. If she was to react according to how furious the sudden information about the contract termination has made her, nobody in her company will remain safe. I heard he just needed to assure Mr. Lawrence about paying the termination fee and not letting any harm happens to him or his company before Mr. Lawrence passed him the contract, Catherine said meekly. Wow. So the senile old man chose to be my enemy because of a measly $1 million. This is ridiculous, Jasmine said, tightening her fist even more. Catherine stares at her boss' tightened fist with a pained look. She was scared that her boss will hurt her palm if she goes on like this. Seeing her boss like this, Catherine could not help but feel bad for her. Others might have thought it was easy for her to get the contract, but only she knows just how hard her boss worked to get the contract. She watched her worked overtime just to make sure nothing goes wrong. The fate of the company her boss worked so hard to build solely relies on this contract, so she could imagine how hurt and disappointed her boss must be. Even she had worked extraordinarily hard to assist the boss because she does not want the company to be dismantled. I can /t just watch my blood and sweat get dismantled by my dad because of that senile old man /s betrayal. For my company to survive I need this contract, and I am gonna make sure that Jackson of a guy gives me my contract back, Jasmine thought, gritting her teeth in anger. Catherine, as far as I can recall, the famous Smith /s International does not deal with anything technology or games, so why did their CEO just steal my contract? Has our company ever has a clash with theirs? Have I ever offended him that is why he wants to take revenge? Jasmine asked after a few minutes of silence. Important ANNUNCMENTU can see that their /s now a new ranking system called Golden Tickets. The Power Stone ranking has gone to the bottom and top books will be ranked based on golden tickets now. How to get a golden ticket? Readers who will gift 300 coins or more to books in a month will get golden tickets. Who gets it? Only paid readers who gifted 300 coins to their preferred books. Which books can receive golden tickets? Any golden ticket holder can give it to their preferred contracted books. Each reader will get golden tickets based on the number of gifts they have given to their favorite books. Does chapter unlock count? Yes, but you will have to unlock 300 or more coins worth of chapters. FP /s not applicable, so please try to give my books as many gifts and golden tickets as possible. Blush, if you have an extra to spare, please do give it to my other book, Mission XX. Seducing the Great Seducer. I know that my readers are the most awesome readers in the universe, they will surely give me all their golden tickets. P.S. Download the latest version of the web novel app to see the golden ticket ranking and the number of golden tickets you have. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.